something very strange. I'm going to buy carpeting. My focus is on picking up the carpeting that's going to be long-lasting, comfortable for him, looks great, and most of all, I want to make sure that this carpeting is going to be safe in the house. You've met Art. He's not in a wheelchair and he doesn't really use a walker, but I want to put something in there that if he does have to transition to that, the floors are still safe for him. What do you suggest?
With a shorter pile carpet like a Berber or a short cut pile, it doesn't take as much effort to move your feet over it, and it's a lot easier if you have a walker or a wheelchair to maneuver around with as well.
This is why this is not recommended if you have walking issues. It's like running in the sand, is how I describe it. Do people still do this color, berry twist? That's the carpeting I had in my bedroom when I was little. And the coordinating color is always the sage green. This is like my worst nightmare. I think either one of these is gonna work for me.
Okay.
So you check stock.
Okay.
And we'll see you guys tomorrow.
Sounds good.
The carpet guys are here, and Art is finally gonna get carpeting. We have a whole mess of guys.
All right, let's do it.
Pianos are not light. You never want to roll them across the floor because they have these little tiny wheels on the bottom that will ruin your hardwood floor underneath. And just because we're not restoring the hardwood floors now, we want to ensure that they're not damaged for future years with this home. Woo! Now, this is very unusual. Normally there's a lot going on with carpet removal, but this one we're actually just gonna roll up with our feet. All right, Joe. So you know that all of this dust, a lot of it is the pad, but what's the rest of it?
Yucky, gross stuff.
Yes, it's yucky, gross stuff. When you do this, I would recommend gloves. Oh my goodness. Yeah, I've never removed carpeting that easy before. I can't believe that I'm covering up hardwood floors. And they're in such great shape. What I'm doing is wiping down the floors with just some vinegar and water. We're gonna let them air dry real quick, and then we'll install the carpeting. Why do you have to staple the pad?
So it doesn't move around, move furniture across and back and forth, it starts to shift around.
Oh my God, my heart is sinking.
Sorry, when you say to refinish the floor, I don't think you're doing two walls.
Okay. Right now, the most important thing to me is that I'm ensuring that if somebody does want to eventually just have hardwood floors in here, we're not gonna muck it up by putting carpeting in. And the best way to do that is to make sure everything is vacuumed and clean. The other key is if you have to add carpeting in over hardwood floors, you can use very short staples. The staples are so little that when they do go to rip the carpeting out and refinish the hardwood floors, the staple marks will go within the first pass of the sanding. Okay, oh, this is gonna look nice. There's so many ways to lay carpeting, and if you've ever had a quick carpet installed and your carpet starts to sag or starts to bump up in a few years, it's because they didn't stretch it properly. And especially when you're dealing with somebody that has walking issues or a wheelchair or anything like that, you want to make sure that the carpeting is stretched just right. Well, the carpet guys got here this afternoon, and now the sun's going away. We're still installing carpeting, but the good news is it's carpeting. So as soon as they get done installing it, we can put the furniture right back into place. And that's the kicker. This looks like a dog brush.
There you go.
So you do this all the way around the perimeter then?
And what happens is the tack strip have them little nails that are sticking towards the wall, and that's what's grabbing.
All the carpeting I've ever ripped out, I've never installed. There's a lot of work that goes into that.
Yeah.
It's dark o'clock and the guys just put the last bit of carpeting in. All right, so you guys are done?
Yeah.
This looks amazing. Helen, what do you think?
I love it. I think it's wonderful.
This looks awesome. The carpet in the bedroom and the rest of the house was a hazard for Art. So we added a low pile carpeting to prevent any sort of trip hazard, painted the walls, and brought in a new mattress.
That's 855 for my